Hi, this is Group 21. My name is Maddie and I am a senior in psychology graduating this semester.
And I'm Brianna, a sophomore studying communications. Today we're going to be teaching you guys about the life cycle of butterflies. Butterflies are an extremely important part of our environment, and without them, like bees, our world would not be what we know it as.
At the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the life cycle of butterflies, describe the importance of butterflies in our environment, and compare at least 4 different species of butterflies around the world.
Here we included this short clip explaining and showing what a butterfly's life cycle looks like.
How do you make a butterfly? First, a butterfly lays an egg on a plant. A caterpillar hatches out of it and gets busy eating. As it eats, it grows and molts out of its skin to get even bigger, and repeats this until it is a fully grown caterpillar. It attaches itself to a plant and sheds its skin one last time to reveal its chrysalis. Inside, the tissues that made up the caterpillar rearrange to form a head and body, 6 legs, and 4 wings. Then, when its own genes and the climate indicate the time is right, out pops the butterfly. This entire cycle, from egg to caterpillar to chrysalis to butterfly, is known as metamorphosis because the animal goes through striking, distinct life stages. Now our butterfly will find a mate so it can start the butterfly life cycle all over again.
Specifically, there are 4 stages that the insect goes through to become a fully grown butterfly. The first stage is the egg stage. The female butterfly finds a plant to lay its eggs on, and this stage lasts for about 3 to 7 days. The second stage is the caterpillar stage. The caterpillar is the larva of a butterfly. When the caterpillar emerges, it eats and begins to prepare itself for the next stage. This lasts about 10 to 14 days. The third stage is the chrysalis stage. The caterpillar then spins itself a chrysalis and begins to change into a butterfly. This stage lasts for about 8 to 15 days. The fourth stage is the adult stage. The butterfly then emerges and grows drastically until it is ready to mate and lay eggs. This lasts about 1 to 2 weeks. The total life cycle of a butterfly lasts for about 28 to 32 days, but varies between. What happens when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly? Before spinning the chrysalis, the caterpillar sheds its skin to prepare for the metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is the process of transformation between an immature and an adult form in 2 distinct stages. Inside a chrysalis, the caterpillar first digests itself and releases enzymes that dissolve its tissue. If you were to break apart a chrysalis at just the right time, a liquid of cells and enzymes would pour out. After digestion, imageal discs inside the body help aid in rapid production of the body parts of an adult butterfly. When the butterfly emerges, it is about 1 centimeter long, but grows to about 2 inches by the end of its life.
Okay, so moving on to our next objective, which is being able to describe the importance of butterflies in our environment. They are extremely important in our world and have a very large purpose. Butterflies are important because they are pollinators just like bees, so they help ensure that plants reproduce as well as helping us have fresh oxygen to breathe every day. They're important because while the bee population is decreasing, butterflies become even more important to maintaining our life on Earth. They're important because they also serve as a barometer, which shows how our environment is doing. A barometer kind of is a study of the population of butterflies, because if the population decreases rapidly or increases rapidly, that tells us that something is going wrong in our ecosystem. They also assist with the life cycle and the food chain of other animals, as well as provides an educational value towards a younger audience, considering there's 17,500 species in the world and 700 species in the United States. There leaves a lot to talk about, as well as they teach a younger audience as they learn about something so small that grows into this beautiful creature over time, just like they will as they get older, is a nice representation.
The two species that I chose to research are the monarch butterfly and the spring azure butterfly. When thinking of butterflies, most people think of the monarch. This is the most well-known and most researched species of butterfly. The monarch lives in America, Canada, and Mexico, and each year travels between 1,000 and 3,000 miles in its migration. Monarch butterflies are actually poisonous, but they are not harmful to humans. They are only harmful to predators and other small insects. Adult monarchs grow to be about 4 inches as adults, so they're one of the bigger butterfly species. The second species that I chose to research is the spring azure. The spring azure butterfly lives in North America, inhabiting coastal areas from Alaska to Colombia. They are known as the spring butterfly because they are the first to emerge in the spring, and they're on the smaller side compared to the monarch butterfly, and they grow to about 1 inch as an adult.
After researching about butterflies throughout this lesson and what they do for our environment, I have found to love specifically the painted lady and the cabbage white. These two butterflies have really stuck out to me about how unique they are. Starting with the painted lady, it's also known as the Vanessa cardui. This butterfly was often found throughout Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, and Central America. They don't live for that long, they live for about 12 months, and an average adult wingspan of the painted lady ranges from 1.6 to 2.9 inches. Um, Moving on to the cabbage white, this butterfly originated in Eastern Europe and then spread to Asia and Siberia. This butterfly isn't too big, it's small to medium sized, and an adult's wingspan ranges from 1.3 to 1.9 inches, which is a little smaller than the painted lady butterfly. They have a few different names that are kind of similar. In Europe, they're known as the small white, and in North America, they are known as either the cabbage white or cabbage butterfly, which is kind of interesting.
After everything we have taught today, we have shown that butterflies have a very important role in our environment. We have shown the life cycle of butterflies, the importance of them in our environment, and the 4 species of our all-time favorites.
On this slide, we provided a link that will provide information on how you guys can help the butterflies by donating money towards butterfly conservation, as well as you guys can continue to understand more information about this species and get to know them even more than what we taught you today. We really hope you guys enjoyed our lesson and hope that you have now realized how important butterflies really are to us. Thank you.